Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are in the passages under Temple Isle in Novigrad, because we finally found a way to get to the Cat's Cool gear. This also turns out to tie into some of the... It wasn't really a side quest, it was never officially a quest that was given, but it's a story which has been told over several other side quests that I've undertaken throughout the game about the Witcher Kian, or something like that, who... there was a prince that really loved this Witcher Kian and wanted to hire him on as a permanent bodyguard, but Kian refused and then went on this other quest. And while on this quest was sailing on a ship to somewhere else, but then a mage tagged along, caused a storm, caused the ship to wreck, and teleported himself and Kian off of the ship and back to their secret laboratory under the island, which turns out to be this area here. So you may notice over here there's a glowing red body. That's the body of Kian, who had been tortured, and basically the mage tried to kill Kian in several different ways, by burning him, by poisoning him, starving him, dehydrating him, all of these kinds of things. But Kian persisted, and then the mage summoned a demon or something like that into Kian's body because it's such a great symbol of resilience, and I'm pretty sure that's what we fought and killed. And we now have all of the diagrams for the Cat's Cool gear. So I'm going to continue exploring the laboratory, and then we're going to decide what we're going to do next. Let's go! First things first, though, as I'm sure you've noticed by the red glow around the edges of the screen and my health bar up in the top left, fighting Kian hurt. So first things first is healing. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. Chernabog, Runestone, Dwarven Spirit, Leather Straps, Superior Vampire Oil. Monumenta Elforum. To my beloved Y, I still await your kestrel, Istred of Ead Gvinel. Let us begin, dear reader, with a riddle. What links a town like Vizima, the proud capital of Temeria, or Oxenfurt, a centre of learning for all the north, with Ead Gvinel, a provincial settlement at the end of the known world? Nothing, it would seem. After all, each of these places looks, sounds, and even smells different. Their origins, however, are identical. All were founded atop ancient elven cities. The ruins sprawling beneath their streets bear witness to this fact. A tour of elven monuments is best begun in Vizima, in the city sewers, to be precise. A dangerous place, to be sure. So it is worth bringing along a well-armed guide. A branch of the sewers leads to the remains of an Ain-side city. One can still admire its masterfully carved plafonds, peer into its immaculately polished marble facings, find artifacts discarded by the elder race, and hold ancient tomes that disintegrate in one's hands. Equally impressive, monuments of elven culture can be found only in Oxenfurt, as well as somewhere in the wilds of Velen, though I have been unable to verify this information personally. What caused elven civilization to collapse? Plague? Cataclysm? No, dear reader, their destruction was caused by us, by humans. We drove the elves from their cities, and instead of occupying their marvelous palaces, we dismantled them to build our meager and crooked huts. All that remains is that which we covered in debris and sludge, and then wiped from our memories for centuries. So humans came in and wrecked shit. Not exactly an uncommon thing. Somehow I missed something over here. Gnomish prankings. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear, soak into cotton twine, place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set said lamp betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth shall they swear that a dog's head they behold, and this shall be no sorcery but good betidings. For the Prince of Elander's nuptials, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass hid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the princely banquet, Anon jumped out of the besabered gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, then causing much merriment once the jest was figured. A cynocephalus, or a dog's head in our tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zangabar dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Elander did receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The cynocephalus lets stream its urine with a tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why the Zangabarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. I'm pretty sure I've read that one before, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Gnomish prankings. Again, yeah. Portrayal of the elder races. Yeah, I've read this one way, way, way back. For some reason I can't reach that one. That's okay. Not exactly hurting for stuff. There's one more thing I want to do while I'm here. Even though I've finished the quest that brought me here. And that was that I noticed that this area over here was an artable wall. Oh, there's a chest down there. I'm glad I engaged my Witcher senses. Crystallized essence, amateur weapon repair kit, deer hide, shirt, leather scraps, powdered pearl, and pig hide. This is a very pretty place, actually. Chest here, and another sparkly thing. Silver ore, Dematerium ore, linen, goat hide, dwarven spirit, silver. Invoice for a golem. Well, we've already killed the golem. Issued by Jehuda Lowe, purchaser Irenuez var Steingard. Goods purchased, guardian golem, clay, porcelain. Warranty: in the event of damage to the ceramic, please report immediately to the nearest branch of Jehuda Lowe and Apprentices. The golem can only be serviced by qualified company personnel. I mean, you gotta take your stuff to authorized service providers. Oh, I really like this new silver sword. Spectre Dust, Emerald Dust, Wraith Mutagen, Essence of Wraith. Alright, well that's all the areas under Temple Isle explored. Let's head back out and decide what we're going to do next. Probably find a merchant and offload a whole bunch of this stuff.
Scram before I lose my patience.
I never let your kind in.
Alright, let's choose the next active quest. My lowest level Witcher contract looks like it's level 22. Secondary quest, level 12. Yeah, let's do that one. Of all the so-called witches they hunted, there was none the witch hunters wanted more than Triss Marigold, a sorceress of unequaled power. Even in hiding, she had proven a thorn in their side, masterminding an underground net of hideouts and covers, keeping other mages out of the hunter's blood-stained hands. When Geralt entered the city, he met up with his dear friend and sometime love. When the time came that she needed his help with her endeavor, she did not hesitate to ask. That's good.
State your origin.
Oh! Wars on there, sir.
Let's go meet Triss Marigold at her hideout.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Ah! White one. I asked for fresh fish.
You must
What's
sweat like a
this?
swine in that
Fresh
jacket.
fish? You call this fresh? White one. Take a gander. Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find out everything.
Turns out I accidentally looted something there, I guess.
Much to do in Novigrad.
The grey one again.
Dog been swinging off his hinges all day.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
That's why I'm here.
Yes, Geralt?
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Gladly. I was about to ask the same.
It's a weird conversation branch, but okay.
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. Don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbuds' servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbuds prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
What are you afraid of exactly?
That it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other,
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what it's like to be tortured, what it's like to hear the screams of others and be unable to do anything.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridian? You won't always be there to help.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
That seems like you know when people try to be spies, and they are kind of lame at it.
Gotta be kidding me. He tell you to come holding a red rose?
He doesn't mention flowers, but I won't refuse if you feel like giving me some.
It's a fish market, Triss. Be able to get you some salted cod at best. Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Well, there we go. Meet the Vegelbuds servant at the fish market. He's wearing a blue shirt and has keys hanging from his belt. The crookedness of this house always gets to me.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls. Help her pull back out.
Whoresun's henchmen keep trying to attack me, even though Whoresun Jr. himself is dead. That's okay. I'm happy to remove them of their lives. Well, not really, but I'm happy to defend myself, let's put it that way. Well, yellow exclamation point. Somebody wants me.
Estate outside town.
I need a ride. Can you help?
Flog some manners into you.
So somewhere here is somebody who wants to offer me... Oh, it's looks like these papers. An invitation to the Memorial Derby. Take heed, one and all, citizens of the free city of Novigrad and foreigners alike. The venerable Vegelbud family has the honor of inviting you to the annual Great Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby. We welcome both spectators and contestants wishing to take part in the races. As it is every year, the Derby will be held on the grounds of the Vegelbud's residence. Seek out the master of the races with any and all questions. We've already done a race at the Vegelbud residence. We'll do that later. Or I will look into that later, at the very least.
Cheated me. Random thieves.
Vimy Vivaldi. I've heard that name, but I've never met the guy, so let's see what he has to say.
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
How's business?
Really? That's the best you got? That's like asking a fisherman if they're biting, or an old gran about her health. Business is booming. There's profit to be made from war, provided you've the know-how. Before Nilfgaard had even crossed the Pontar, I'd contracted for insured deliveries of wood and iron from Kovir. Reaped a 7-fold return on my investment.
Nice.
So you might think. But then there's the non-human poll tax, the church's tithe, war taxes, and my overhead. Subtract all that, and you're left with a pittance. A dozen or so chests, and no more.
Need a loan, like to convert some currency. I'm not gonna, like I've said in the past, I'm not really gonna be playing Gwent, so for now I'm just gonna leave.
Till next time.
I'm knackered.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
Use your Witcher senses to find the Vegelbud servant dressed in a blue tunic. He has keys strapped to his belt.
That's some lovely singing.
Better than last year. Bad enough to wither your ears then.
Hark the sound, yes, but the scents as well. These are no longer songs of flowery meadows.
Through our art, we speak to the state of Novigrad and what happens here today.
We'd best be getting home, dear.
Interesting that none of these people seem to be glowing. Oh, there's some keys on this guy's belt.
Yeah?
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far. Help me! Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Murris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vegelbud...
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vegelbud's valet. I meant you no offence, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vegelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son, he's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family and whispered a word to the hunters anyway. How'd Ingrid Vegelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Marigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's... afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, will not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash. That'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts. and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals of blue roses from lair. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire. Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vegelbuds a rare visitor to the country residence.
Truly an atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. The guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
So I can kick this off. Can we head there now or need to get something else done first? I don't really want to kick this off right now.
Something I need to do first.
Fine. Buy our masks while you're at it. And you should change. Ball attire. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Elihel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
Buy a fox mask for Triss Marigold, buy a mask to wear to the masquerade ball, and optional is put on your new doublet, trousers, and boots before going to Triss.
You look fucking amazing on top of me.
You always wear tight trousers.
I suppose we have time to head over to Elihel's shop.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go cookie shop.
Go.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Reference for those who get it. So, let's start with the purchases. So there's a wolf mask, a harlequin mask, a bird mask, and Triss's fox mask. Well, we know we need the fox mask, first of all. So there's that one. So it looks like there's some doublets. Elegant Skellige shirt. Skellige tunic. Skellige breeches. And Nilfgaardian trousers. I'm just going to explore the shop, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, well, I've just decided to buy everything here, and then we'll do what we need to do, or I'll decide what I want to do afterwards. So let's... a shirt. Not going to buy a shirt. Let's just buy the doublets. It's not like I'm hurting for coin. The masks are the most interesting one for me, because we got a Harlequin mask, a wolf mask, and a bird mask. I'm going to buy the wolf mask first, just in case it locks me out of buying the other two.
So long.
Alright, well, I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill. Click over there. Join me next time when we decide if we want to kick this off or if we want to do anything else first. See you then.
Your last touch a wench.